This video is to demonstrate how to import all the necessary parts to build up an advanced hot runner system. So the hot runner is composed of manifold, heating rod, heating coil, nozzle, and of course runner itself. Except for that, we have mold base and cavity. So the first thing is to postulate all the necessary materials. So let's take a look at how to import all the elements. First, we like to import the cavity. So here's the postulate of all the necessary parts that we're going to use during e-design importing phase. So here we choose cavity. So right now the cavity has been imported. Then we like to import the runner. When doing this kind of importing, we like to do it from inside out. So we start with the center parts, then gradually going to the outside. In this case, we won't have problem viewing the inside materials. So right now we are going to import the runner. So we use attribute function to designate runner as hot runner. Then we're trying to import the heating coil around the hot runner. We have two types of heating elements. One is the heating rod, the other is heating coil. They're only different in their shape, but not there on their functions, so their attributes are the same. So first, we import the heating coil. And we use attribute function to designate it as heating rod. Heating rod is the attributes when importing heating coil. Then we import the heating elements around this area for the hot runner system. And also, once again, we set its attributes as heating rod. And the next thing is to import the nozzle system around each of the runner. So import the nozzle. And for the nozzle, the attribute is setting as the heating rod metal. So choose here the metal. And there are three types of things that we can choose: nozzle, bushing, and heater vent. Here we choose nozzle. And the last thing we would like to import is the manifold. For now, we set its attribute as mold insert. Before we leave, one thing needs to take notice is the boundary condition. By default, Moldex3D e-design hot runner system sets the default boundary condition as insulation, which means there's no heat transfer between your nozzle, your manifold, and your outside mold base materials. But in reality, this kind of contact will happen. So to set up the boundary conditions, we need to do the following procedures. As we choose this mold base material, we can take a look at its attributes. If it's a nozzle, we can then set its heat conduction phases. So the ones that have been set will have contact to the mold base, which means this part of the metal is capable of transferring heat from the runner inside it, pass through this nozzle, and pass through the mold base. So we can select the places. So here, this part has been set as the boundary condition, which means between this part of the nozzle, it will have contact to the mold base. And we can see if there's a boundary condition, it will be shown in a different color.